Yes, so whoever have a doubt, they can raise their hand. Yes, Abhishek, you can go on with your doubt. Yes, anyone? Abhishek, Anup, Sharat, Sobit.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Sunny.
Yes, hi. Hi, sir.
Hi. So just one project we are working on AutoNero.
Mhm.
Something, some doubt we want to clear on that.
Mhm.
Actually, what happens
Oh,
before?
can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, sir. So, Abhishek, right?
Yes,
Or
sir. Yes, sir.
sorry. Sarat. Sarat is
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sir. Let's continue. I'll ask later.
yes,
My
yes.
mic was off.
Okay. Yeah, Sharat.
Yeah, so what happens actually during our data preparation and the feature engineers everything,
Mhm.
is it actually required to split the data before doing any processing? Because I have gone through some topic, some links that data leakage problem happens.
Mhm.
So doing anything, we have to split the data. So
Mhm.
actually, we have not implemented that part, the
Mhm.
sampling and the splitting part in our project. So
Mhm.
we are just thought that we need to clear from from you, all of you, so that it will be so that otherwise you can implement everything from the
Okay. Okay. So, like you are asking, before building a model, we need to split our data or not, right?
yeah,
So,
like transformation, for example, we are doing standard
Mhm.
scalar
Mhm.
everything. So we
Mhm.
need to implement that scalar technique to entire data set, or we have to split and then apply that that any type of transformation feature engineering. Yeah.
Okay. So, like,
Hello.
just wait. Okay. So, with
Oh,
yeah.
all right, sir. My voice is coming, right?
Yes. Voice is
Okay.
coming.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, Sarat, like, first of all, basically, whenever we are going to build a model, right?
Right.
So, if we ever taken a data, so we have a three step. Like, first step is basically the train data. Three kind of a data mainly we consider: train data, validation data, or test data,
Yes,
right? Is
right.
this this thing is clear to you, right? Means validation data is what data like is called validation data. So whatever data like we have split it from that like overall data, okay, so that data is called a validation data, right?
Right, right,
So whenever we are like taking a data, okay, and like we are following like entire process, entire pre-processing technique, right?
right,
So after that, if we are going to like splitting our data, okay,
right,
and then we are giving to the model for training, okay, and after that basically what we are going to do, we are just going to perform a testing, right?
right,
So yes, so this is a problem basically. Yeah, we can say this is a data leakage because what we are doing over here. So like whatever pre-processing we have performed for the training, right? The
Mhm.
same pre-processing we are going to perform for the testing, right? And means like we are splitting the data from that entire data itself, right? We have
Right,
like taken a combined data, right?
right,
So over here, like what you can do, right? So yeah, so first of all basically after suppose like whatever data you have taken like entire data, so first approach is there after processing, after like a pre-processing we can like a training, we can perform the training and the validation, and then basically our test data will come and we can test our model with our
right,
unknown data. This is the first approach, okay. The
right,
second approach, what is the second approach basically? So you have taken a train data, right? So you have taken a train data, you have performed the validation, you have performed like an entire pre-processing technique over that data. Then separately you will perform the validation step of the separately you will perform the like that pre-processing step over the validation data, right? Means
right.
like you have not combined the entire data, okay. So that will be like your second approach, okay. So
Okay, okay,
yeah, Yeah, and third thing basically you can do, you are not going to perform a validation, you have just trained your model and you are just testing with your unknown data. So these are three approach basically. So yeah, so I think data leakage problem you are know like a very well. Okay, so what you can do, you can check with all these three approach, right? So
Okay.
not like just not stick with one approach only, just try to, because whenever you are going to interview, right, so at that point of a time you can like assist the people, right? So I have experiment with this also, I have experiment with this also, I have experiment with this also, right?
Okay.
Okay, so something like this. And like if you are going to perform like validation, right, means like if you are going to like basically you have a whole data, entire data, right, entire data set, and over there like you are performing entire pre-processing step, and then after you are going to like splitting for test. This is not like a bad approach, I can say, for just start testing your model. Like whatever accuracy you are getting over the unknown data, that is a main point. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
So basically, the best approach is first we need to split, then we should apply the all the steps, the pipeline process for the data preparation pipeline process to separate
Yes,
the
yes,
training,
yes.
testing, and this, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
combinedly you can also perform, and after separation you can
After
also
separation
perform.
also we can
Yeah.
perform. Yeah. So Sunny, one more that MLOps we have discussed, you have taught us. So I have gone through. I'm getting some error in pushing my data into GitHub. Okay, I have stuck on that
Mhm.
because it is every time it is showing. I have though I am giving the same password and I'm accessing same password through my GitHub repository, but
Mhm.
while I am giving in my Anaconda prompt, and it is throwing the errors.
Okay, so like MLOps project you are implementing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, so right now you can show me over here.
Yeah, sure. So I think it is visible to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
is this like you are from MLOps batch, or just
No,
like
no,
you
no.
are?
Just brief you that we have gotten challenge from Sudhanshu to implement our project through MLOps. Okay.
Mhm.
So actually, I have gone through your video on. I think you have given a long.
Oh no, no, that I'm like Sunny Savita actually, I think,
Okay.
and then that
Okay.
person who has given the lecture over the MLOps, that
Okay.
he's a Sunny Bhavin Chandra.
Was
Okay,
a son
so
of
yeah,
Chandra.
so
Okay.
two Sunnies there, Sunny Savita and Sunny Bhavin Chandra. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So no problem. So actually, I have gone that video and I have gone through that link and I'm processing all the steps. Here the steps are here, but the problem is the pushing the my code into my GitHub repository.
Mhm.
It is throwing the error.
Okay.
Okay.
So, can you
Yeah,
like
just
what specific array you are getting? If you can
yeah.
show
See,
that.
first it is showing that nothing to commit and working tree is clean. Okay. While I'm a git add and git commit, I'm just press enter and it's showing like this.
Have you shared your screen? Because I can see your only pie chart, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to
Just
share.
share your entire screen. Okay.
Okay, there is
Yeah.
option to share. Okay, just 1 minute. Share enter screen. Where it is actually. Uh, are you able to see now? My
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Anaconda prompt. Yeah. So while I'm just adding git add and git commit, so
Mhm.
it is nothing to commit and working tree is clean. It's showing fast. Okay. No branch main, nothing to commit. Working tree clean. It's showing like this.
Okay. So, Vikas sir, like, are you there?
Okay, are you in a project folder, sir?
Yes. I'm in project folder. This is my MLOps main. You can see in PyCharm also. This is MLOps main. The project you can see. This is the path. MLOps. This is the MLOps.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Show me your terminal.
Yes.
Uh, you have done a git initialization. Give only a git add dot.
Okay.
Git add dot. Yeah, hit enter. And now then the command is available, git commit -m.
Git commit. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever under written there, just add that. Add that thing. First commit and added raw data. Okay. Wait.
And if I show my directory, see these are the things are there.
Mhm. Okay, after commit, you have to give a branch name. I think in a commit only you are getting that error, right?
Yeah, in commit only getting error. See in my, just 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
In my GitHub repository, 1 minute. This one, the code is looking like this. Okay.
Mhm.
So first I have to commit, then git branch. But at this stage I am getting error.
Okay, okay. What is the error? Can you show me the in terminal?
Mm. Just yeah, nothing to commit. Working tree clean. Yeah.
Can you copy it and paste in chat?
Sure. 1 minute.
Have you shared?
Yeah, I've shared in the chat.
Okay. Okay, wait a second.
Drop git pull. Do git pull. Okay.
Can you check in your folder .git folder is available or not?
Dot git. Okay.
.git
No, dot git is not there.
isn't
Dot git clone is there, but dot
no,
git
no,
is not there. Yeah.
unhide it. Means it should be hidden in there. Means in your
Okay. How to unhide? Just
go to view
okay.
at above here a file home.
Yeah.
Click on view
Mhm.
and select the hidden items. Check on the hidden items. Select it. Yes, you can see .git is there, right?
Dot git. Yes, dot git
Yeah,
is there.
delete it.
Okay.
Again run the same commands as like a git init.
Init.
And then git add.
Git add. Okay.
Okay, and then commit it.
Git commit, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is now done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then git commit. Then I have to do that one.
Yes, it's because it
git
is
push.
already it is already initialized first. So you have to delete the .git and then you
Git
can
branch. Then I have to do this git push, right?
yes.
Okay. I think it will be resolved now. Okay, fine. branch, add. Then I have to write git push.
Yes. So next, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. So actually, I joined the class some days back. Okay. So like just 2 3 days. So I mostly have problem in yeah loops. So can I share my screen so it will be better?
Yes, yes, you can share. So, like, Sarath, do you have any doubt?
No. Just stop me share. Yeah, stop me
Oh,
share.
yeah.
And Sarath, instead of password, you have to generate a token. Instead of password, you have to give a token in there.
In that, okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Fine.
Sir, there is a message coming do git status, but I haven't made a git repository as of now. So what do I do?
Git repository means so.
I mean, I have, but from for previous projects. Actually, I joined Simplilearn first. So, but I was not satisfied there. So I joined this course some days back, just 2 3 days back. So I
Okay.
have a GitHub repository, but I
Mhm.
haven't completed any project from this course. I'm just
Okay.
starting now.
Yeah. So no issue. Like, so you have just started. So just first of all, just try to like finish some of the lecture of the Python lecture. Okay.
Mhm.
And I think you are like asking with respect to that assignment, right? So that GitHub repository, like you need to upload the like assignment over the GitHub, then you need to submit, right?
So sir sold that exported via notebook, and then yeah, we have to export it via notebook, na?
Uh-huh.
We have to make the code, export it via notebook, and then upload on GitHub.
Yes. So basically, you just go through with some of the lecture and just try to check with the lecture. In a lecture, like Sudhanshu sir has given a demonstration, okay, and you need to just create a like account over the GitHub. I think you have already. Just
I
need
have,
to, like,
I have, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
around 8 projects there.
So just try to upload the notebook over there and submit your GitHub, please, okay, in assignment.
But sir, I have main problem with some programming, like at least 2 to 3 programs. If I share the screen, we can do it very fast. So,
Yes, you can share.
so is it sharing now? How to share? Like, is there an option for that?
Yes, you are already in the panelist, so I think you can see share screen option. Like just try to see green option, like I think in the middle of the screen, share screen option, that up arrow, like
Okay.
yeah,
Can
it is
can you see
visible.
it?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is visible.
So here 2 things, sir. Like when I am doing if true, okay. So if true, like what it's checking. Like true means if it's any positive value. Like if I pass, I pass salary 150, I will not buy anything. It went up to that one. See the last loop. I will not buy anything. So that
Okay.
means it has executed up to that. So if I do false here,
Mhm.
so like what does it check? Does it take for a positive value? Let me.
No. Actually, this if condition. Okay, so whatever. So first of all, this is the if else like condition which you have written, right? So in a Python, this is the syntax of if else. If elif else means if then elif. This is a nested thing which you have written over here, right? I
If
think you are,
anything else.
yes. So I think you are aware about it, right? So the syntax, right? Like along with if you are writing so basically what like over here it is happening, right? So this if it is like a checking, okay, so the condition is true or not, based on that only it is going to execute, right? So over here, first of all, after pass, this is the first line, salary you have taken, okay, so a salary input you have taken, and it is checking salary greater than or not greater than. Suppose like a salary is 500, right? So is it greater than like 1000 or not? I think it is false, right? So it will not go inside this if, I can say inside this if block, okay, so this pass statement it will not execute, okay, so it will go inside this if, like this if, okay, so if then it will check 500 is greater than 500, okay, so this next if, so it will find out no, 500 is not greater than to 500, it will again false, okay, then it will go inside elif, then it will check 500 is greater than 200, yes it is true, so over there like it will print the statement I will not buy anything, okay. So if else condition is just checking, so whether it's condition if or I can say false, oh sorry,
No.
true or false, right? Yeah, so I'm coming that part. So over there like true and false which you have written, okay, so inside Python basically we have a data type, a specific data type, Boolean data type, okay. So over there like we have a two values, true it represent 1 and false it represents 0, okay. So we can directly write that also along with it, okay. So it will just check if true, then it will execute the if block, if false, then it will execute the like apart from that if whatever we have written, okay.
So like when like just a second, when salary is lesser greater than or 5,000, it's comparing the input salary with 5,000, isn't it? Just
Yes, yes,
so,
yes.
so then based on that, it's generating a true false or going in the loop. Now,
Yes.
when I like if false, now what is it comparing against? Is it comparing whether the salary is zero? Like I want to ask, like if I pass zero, then it will be false. Or if now in case of true, if I pass 150, 500, 5,000, anything will be true, na?
Where? Can you repeat? So,
If false, just the if false part.
Mhm.
Like see this part, like what is it comparing against? I know in
so
this case,
over here, like it is comparing with salary, right? So salary is greater than 500, salary is greater than 100, or whatever condition you have written. But over there, like you can check, you have not written any condition, right? So it is just like a basically if false or if true. Based on that only, it is just executing. If you're writing some
let me write
condition,
something.
yeah. So if you're writing,
Identify and define. Let me write and then execute it.
Mhm.
If false, find. So and like if true, let me to make it true. Let me see if there is any change in that or not. Oh shit. See, in both cases it's executing, no? So it doesn't make a difference. Now if I change the value here, salary input here, okay, like it the whole year will change, but true or false, whatever be the case, it's executing, no? So what is
yeah.
like
So-
if I
No, like executing means what? So like what you are asking?
so like if I like salary is greater than 1,000,
Uh-huh.
okay. So like let me give 5,005,
Yes, yeah.
5,004, okay.
Hmm.
4. Now, I'll go with the car nano.
Mhm.
I will go for a bike.
Hmm.
So it's greater than 500,
Hmm.
and these two conditions are executing. Okay, this if condition is not executing. Okay. So I want to know what's the significance of this true. True, मतलब किससे compare कर रहा है? Like in most of the
नहीं किसी से compare नहीं कर रहा. You have just written this true. Okay, so if you are writing some condition, then only it is going to compare. If you are writing directly, it is not comparing anything, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I remove this from the loop, will it have any impact?
No, it will impact. No, nothing impact. Just you can remove and you can run.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that was what I
Yeah.
confused.
So
Okay, and
like this is just a logic which we are writing, right? So if we have written some condition, then based on that only it will execute. If you are writing true and false, there will be some intention behind that. Okay, that only you are writing. You will have to like a practice for that. Practice like just practice like this kind of a if else condition. It is not loop first of all. It is condition, right? Like a loop is basically a for loop, while loop. This is called a loop. Okay.
this is the condition. Now, if
Yeah.
I enter 150, sir, one thing I want to know.
Hmm.
I will not buy anything. Sir, shouldn't it execute elif salary condition? Because see,
No,
it
why
says-
it will execute? So basically, so what you are like getting. So I will not buy anything, right? So first of all, it is comparing with first like if condition, right? So 100 is greater than 1,000, 150 is greater than 1,000. No,
No,
right?
no.
So it will check with this if is it will not go inside this if block, right? Then it will check if salary is greater than 500. No, right? Then it will go with this elif. So 150 is greater than 100. Yes. So I will not.
Oh, that's the means.
Yeah.
Like if I like this now, this as elif, like the original code had this like this is salary is greater than 500. In the original code, it had elif. I just was trying different permutation combination. So if I write elif here, so will it execute this one first?
Yes.
If I-
No. Actually, this if whatever if you have written, okay. So if inside this if after if you have written the colon, right, and you have given the indentation, so that is a particular if block. Okay. So if salary is greater than 1,000, right? So it is particular if block. If this condition is true, then only it is going inside this block. Otherwise, it is not going inside this block. It will execute next condition. This if salary is greater than 500, right? And if it is not, if it is true, then it will like a print this I will go for bike. If it is false, then it will like a print this elif condition. Okay, it will like execute this elif. Okay, based on that only, like, so you have to like trace this code, nothing else. Okay, just whatever. Yeah.
So I what I'm asking, see, if I print an elif here, okay. So yeah, I'm asking first it will consider this if, then it will consider first this if condition, then this if condition. If there is an
No. That if condition, it will only consider if this salary is greater than 1,000 is true. That then only it will go inside this block. Otherwise, it will not go inside this block.
No, if I set the I give the salary around 5,000, okay, 5,004. So first condition satisfied, second condition satisfied. Now after this, will it go after the elif conditions, or if there is
No,
a if here,
no,
it
no,
will
no,
go
no.
after the if.
It will not go. It will only go then if this condition is false only. If this condition is true, it will not. It will print only. Okay, so you can like just check. Okay, so it will not go with this elif condition. If it will only execute this if condition only. If salary is greater than 5,000, whatever salary you are giving, okay, based on that, if condition is true, it will print and it will like terminate the program. It will not go with this elif.
But here in this case, not just one thing. See, both the conditions like both it didn't enter first loop. I gave 150. Didn't enter first loop. Didn't satisfy. Didn't satisfy the second loop. Okay. So then it has, if true, then it has come to here and here. What I am specifically asking, after these conditions hadn't been satisfied, will it go after the elif which is here and elif
No.
else block, or will it go after the if? किसको precedence ज़्यादा मिलेगा, elif को या if को? Although the if is after an else block.
एक्चुअली इफ को ही एग्जीक्यूट करेगा, वो एलिफ में नहीं जाएगा. अगर इफ फॉल्स होगा देन एलिफ में जाएगा वो.
मतलब ये if के बाद सीधा इस if में आएगा ना?
नहीं, क्यों जाएगा? अगर वहां कंडीशन ट्रू हो रहा है तो वो इसको प्रिंट कर देगा स्टेटमेंट को, नथिंग एल्स. ये इफ में आएगा ही नहीं वो. अगर कंडीशन फॉल्स होगा तो इस इफ में आएगा.
पर सर यहाँ तो फॉल्स हो रहा है, देखिए ना, आप समझिए ना, यहाँ तो सैलरी 5,000 से ज्यादा नहीं है, तो ये तो फॉल्स हो गया. फिर इसके बाद चलिए मैं ये कंडीशन हटा ही देता हूँ, ठीक है, ये वाला कंडीशन हटाई, इसमें तो कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है, ठीक है. जैसे इफ सैलरी बट
The salary is greater than 1,000, you need to write over there along with this if.
just let me
Pass along with pass whatever you this pass. Yeah, so just try to cut. No, like
salaries
this pass. Yeah, so after pass just try to cut from here this pass. Yeah, no, you are not familiar with like the basic syntax, like
oh no, actually it's a confusion stress. Actually you're trying to do it fast. No, that's the thing is okay. And one last thing, the sir what can go in the sir yeah, the other block I have code. Just wait a second. This one.
okay, just a second.
Sir, in this, just tell me one thing, just one for and one while one. Like this one execute. When I removed this J from here, I executed the I loop. So only this part, like this whole row took place, only one row. So once I searched the internet also, they said the first loop is for the row assignment and the second one is for the column assignment. Yeah, the J one. So how is the column presented? I thought shouldn't both the for loops operate in the same manner? Like this one is operating like a column. Shouldn't the second J
No, actually this for loop, this is called a nested for loop. Okay, first of all this. Okay, so for what it is happening over here, what suppose we have given 7, right? So first this for loop, this and 0 to 7, right? So it will take one value, this I, suppose 0, and this second for loop it will execute. So 1 plus I plus 1, I plus 1 means 0 to 1, means 0 to 1 it will execute the, and it will execute for the entire value. Okay, then it will come again basically for this first loop. Okay, then 0 to 1. Okay, then it will take this value 1, and again this will like this second for loop it will again execute, means first for loop is like basically running for one value 0 to n. Okay, so whatever value like it is taking, whatever value it is taking inside the I, okay, for that only it is executing. But this like inside this like the second for loop, this whatever you have written, right, whatever condition you have written inside that, okay, this second for loop it is executing for the entire value whatever it is like taking. Okay, then only the cursor is coming for the first loop. Okay, and this row and column wise, so basically you can write something like this, you can understand. So just horizontal line is row and the vertical line is column. Okay,
that I can understand. But the one thing, like this function, This has no, does this, like J is executing this one, J is running on this print command. Is I acting on this, or I is just acting on, just J is taking value from I, and that's the only role of I here, the I loop, the one with the I in range, this one.
Yes, so this for loop which you have written inside this for loop, okay, so this second for loop, right? So along with this second for loop, this print statement is like a combined, this only this print statement, whatever like indentation you have given, this indentation print statement only. The second print statement, it is belong to this first for loop, okay, and the second for loop, it is like a running, okay, so whatever values getting from this first for loop, 0 like 1 plus I, okay, so for that only it is executing.
So the first for loop has no contribution, no impact on this one, this print one.
Yes, this second print, basically it is not belong to this second for loop. This only first print statement it belong to the, okay, this second print like it is not belong to the first this second for.
Okay, just
You need to understand the indentation, okay, so whatever indentation, so if we can writing a indentation, okay, so yeah, so that thing only belong to that particular block.
Okay, and sir, in while like I can understand this code, what it is doing, this part I can understand, okay. So like if I just like which one into white space, if I remove the white space,
Note it in.
So this I can understand what's happening. It's up till running it's 9. Every time it's incrementing by 1. It's incrementing by 1, I plus 2 into I, 2 into start, so 2 starts. Now it runs up to 9 every time the I gets incremented. Now this increment is inside the loop, so this increment is not affecting this one, Hana?
Yes, so like I can make you understand, just give me a second, I'm there touching my pad, okay, so yes, yeah, so it is like I'm able to note it. Yeah, so what you are asking, this I, yeah, just tell me.
See, this loop is working, I can understand. So while I is lesser than 9, print star and star into I plus 1. Now I is incremented every time. So first time I is 0, okay. So but then while it goes I is lesser than n, okay, I is 0, I plus 1. So it prints 1, and then its value becomes 1. So what I'm asking, this becomes 1, but when this is incremented, this doesn't become 1 plus 1, because this one is separate from this one, na? First
Yes. So it is over here, like, so you will have to understand the operator, right? So this is the compound operator. This is called a compound operator, right? So this plus and equal to, what is the meaning of this?
I equal to I plus 1.
I plus 1. Okay, so this is the meaning. But this is the basically inside print statement. Okay, so this is the only plus you are performing. This is called a unary operator, means only plus, minus, into, okay, and this is called a compound operator, right? So over here what it is doing, it is incrementing the I value, right? And over here what it is doing, it is just adding, okay, and it is just multiplying with this like my star, okay, only this, right? So you will have to understand the basic of the language, then only you will be able to understand this logic, whatever like has been written over here. Okay.
Okay, so this is okay, but what I was telling, the control V, let me do control V. Now plus, okay. This, that I understood why it formed the shape of pyramid. Now this spacing, how do I do? Now see, if I change the command here, just wait. Now this is coming something different. See, now if I do OR, that is coming totally different. Now, see, totally different. I understood this part of the execution, but the white space execution, how the white space, like one while loop, I understand how it's operating. Okay, this one. Now, this, how it operates, that was difficult for me to understand. Like first, it is executing this one. So it is like I into n minus 1, so 8. Does it print 8 white spaces like this? And so if it prints 8 white spaces, so how, what determines the position of the star? Shouldn't the star have been here, somewhere here? Because see, if it prints 8 white spaces, then the star should have been here.
No, not like this. Okay, so you will have to trace from here only, right? So first of all, what value it is taking over here? Like this is the 9, right? And this is the, what is this? This is the 0, right? So 0 is less than 9. Okay, this is true. Yes, this is true, right? So over here line, okay, minus what is I? 0 and minus 1, right? So what
Eight.
will be the value? So it will be a 8, right?
8
So
blank spaces.
yeah, so at 8 blank. So over here, like you can see, this is 8, right? And this is what this is, like this is the plus like symbol you have written, and this is star, right? So star, and yeah, it is like doing a multiplication over here. So what is this? This is the I, 0 plus 1. Okay, so it is taking only one star, right? And it is taking like 8 space over here, right? So you can check from here, like 1 2 3 4 5, something like this. It is taking like 8 space, something like this. You will have to trace like line by line, and then only you will be able to understand. Do one thing, okay? So just try to take this, okay, instead of running over here, instead of understanding over here, just try to take this like over your rough copy, and try to like draw over here, okay? So then you will be able to understand how it is going to like form, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So over the copy, okay, so just like take one pen or paper, and over there just try to draw it, okay? So line by line, whatever I have execute like a trace in front of you, like from here this line to this line over here, okay? Just try to like write over the copy pen, like just try to take a paper pen and just try to like draw over there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my all. I'll try some more. The shapes are changing. I'm just not understanding the white space allocation. That's how the white space is manipulating this. That other than that, the code is totally clear to me. Like white
Yes,
spaces.
so you will have to understand these only, like this whatever like you are passing over here, this plus you have passed, right? So before that basically you have passed or, right? And before that you have passed and, right? So there is a different meaning of this or and, right? So what is the meaning of or? So or basically it is checking the condition, so this condition or this condition, right? So what is the meaning of for that? Okay, so like basically whenever you are implementing this or and along with this if, okay, so it will check like whether this condition is true, whether this condition is true. If my if my any one condition is true, right? So it will execute my this if block. If my only if my like both condition is true, then only it will execute. So you will have to understand this also, like this and or. Based on that only you can like execute. You can basically trace, okay, so how it is printing and how it is like happening, okay? So this is printing. So first of all, just try to check with the like basics of Python, basic concept, then only you will be able to understand, okay?
Sir, the last question, sir. You told I get a plus. I can understand this.
Sir,
Plus.
can I ask the question?
Yes, sir,
Hello?
just wait, okay?
Sir,
Just last. Okay.
brother, you are actually taking so much time, and like we also have to discuss, right? Like you can just, this is simple code. You can just debug in PyCharm and you will understand what you are doing, right?
I tried, man. Just that last one. Okay. Last one, sir. You said it is comparing and or, but sir, here and or like it's compares against some condition. Nah? Like there is no true or false here. We're just assigning
Yes,
value.
sir, so I was telling to you just with respect to or and, okay? So over here, like it is basically it is plus operator is working. So just try to check, just try to like trace your code, and I have told you, just try to like over the pen and paper, in a pen paper mode, just try to solve, okay? You will be able to understand the logic, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because Sarath here, the last time before this discussion, that GitHub repository I just pushed, but again that error is come.
Okay, can you show me what error you're getting?
Yeah. I have just used. You cannot share the screen is coming.
Okay, Abhishek, can you stop?
Abhishek, stop your share, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just 1 minute of sharing. So I have used the personal key instead of password. Are you able to see the screen? So,
Yeah,
but that again, this unable to access error is coming.
Okay. Create a new generated token.
A
Generate a
new-
new token.
Generate new token. Okay, fine. Just 1 minute. Yeah. So this is the personal access. Generate new token. Suppose this is for just writing anything.
Select first you have to select the read one.
Read one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Just 1 second.
the repository. First one you have to select it.
First one, this one.
Yes.
Okay. Just copy this one.
Mhm,
I have to push once again.
mhm. Give your username.
ওইখানে কি আছে দেখছি নিজের মধ্যে দেখছি আছে ওটাই করো একটু আছে
Login failed coming.
Yeah, give a username here also.
So username, I can write this also. This one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and in here paste a token. Control V. It shouldn't be shown anything. Just
Okay, I
do
have
Control V.
control V I've done. Yeah.
Yeah, hit enter. Yes,
Yes.
it is
yes.
pushed. You
Yep.
can check in your repository. It is pushed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That was actually, I have to check that one. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. So bye.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, next question.
Hello,
Yes, Naveen.
sir. I contacted you in the previous meeting about the Heroku problem. Then you suggested that you should try Docker. Then I tried Docker, and now
Yeah,
also the Docker is run.
Yeah, I have shared you one Heroku document. In there, they have shown you like how to prepare a Docker image, and from the
Yes,
image.
I successfully created the Docker image, and also the container is also running.
Mhm.
But when I try to access the pages, then it is not accepting data from the app.
Okay, it is not accepting, and I have shared with you. Have you gone through it? Means
Yes, yes,
how they
I
have
went through it.
created. Yeah, I checked with it. In there, they have created a Heroku type of. Let me share it again in here. You can check a container registry how they have built a container registry in their not a container registry, a Docker image in their Heroku.yml file they have created. Have you
Yes,
checked?
that I saw.
Yeah, in their Heroku.yml they have committed to add a Heroku.yml, and in their
But sir,
yeah.
I didn't try the Heroku one because the container itself was not responding. So how can I?
So whatever the steps which is present in here, you have to gone through it. No, you have to try it in this image. How they have created the image in Docker in this Heroku platform. So check no first and try it.
Can I show you my screen?
Have you tried this one which I have shared? This article.
Just a second. You mailed me that file. Yes, yes, that one I have checked. Try to execute it also.
Yeah, in their Heroku YML, they have created. How they have created? Have you seen? It's like the
Yes,
different
they have
images,
created a.
different container of the images they have created. So you have to go with the flow whichever they have provided. Go step by step and create it, and then create a container registry in Heroku, then push your code. At last, it is showing like your code should be pushed, right?
Yes. And so one more thing,
Yes.
the projects that are given in the iNeuron site.
Mm.
Hello.
Yes, Naveen.
The projects that are given in the iNeuron file, that what is the format? I registered in one of the projects recently as then
Okay,
the
internship project.
code that was, yes, yes.
Okay.
And I actually don't understand fully the structure of the code,
Mhm.
because in the example codes that the iNeuron has given, they are using a validation of data, and other pre-processing documents also are present there.
Mhm.
But till now, we have only done that we have to load a model, save the model, and after applying the pre-processing in a pipeline, we can use that through prediction only in app.py file only. But in the projects that they have mentioned, they are telling that you have to include the database also, and then you have to load that data from the database and then pre-process the data, raw validation, and then you have to use that file only and create the logging also.
Mhm.
So, what is the structure of the project? I'm not able to get the whole thing. How is it working, and what is the workflow of the whole project?
The whole project workflow is available in HLD and NLD. The high level document and low level documents is available. So please go through the high level documents and low level documents. The structure is followed in there. How the architecture have been created in there, and how the flow is going on is all the things are available in there. Okay.
Yes, sir, I went through that, and there are certain files. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
so Naveen, yeah, so you are implementing a machine learning project, right?
Yes, sir.
So one like we have like published one project, okay, so in a community also. So have you checked that? So just try to like go over the Pioneer website and check over there. So you will be get like a better idea, right? So in a community, like we have
Okay.
explained that yeah, paper detection project over there, like a end-to-end pipeline has been defined. Okay, so Sudhanshu sir has given you like overview with respect to that project. Just try to check over the community
Okay,
session.
so that 15-hour video is there.
Yes, yes. So inside that you can find that paper detection project, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. I'll check that, and if I have any doubt, then I'll
Hello,
ask.
sir.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And Naveen,
Hello.
go through the article which I have shared for a Heroku deployment. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Surely.
try it and mail me if you are not succeeded.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Sobit.
Yeah. Can I speak now? Hello. So can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
All right, all right. Can I share my screen now?
Yes, yes. Share your screen.
All right. Yeah. Okay, sir. So, sir, actually, I have like 2 or 3 doubts, and my first doubt was of this one. And if you see here, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Sir, I'm not
Yes.
understand. Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not understanding. See, I have understood why we do train and test, but I'm not understanding how the structure when we are assigning the value of train x, test x, train y, test y. How is the structure going, and what will be the output? I'm not understanding that.
Just try to print that variable, that train x, train y, like you will get it. Just try to open a new cell.
Just oh man, I just,
No, 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 new cell, not new notebook. Why you are like creating a new notebook?
you said okay. All right, all right. Just hold on.
No, 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 that
Sir, I
value,
think,
that
sir,
that value only.
sir,
That,
actually, I have not run it. Like the whole file, I have not run it. So I have to like, like run the whole file. Okay, I'll just keep it for the later. No, no, sir. The main problem was this one. Sir, also I'm not understanding what is like the sigmoid function. Like
Mhm,
I was going through this logistic regression.
mhm.
Although I know like we have to like create a line and then we have to put it in a sigmoid function.
Your voice is not audible. Vikas sir, I think like my voice is
But
audible, right?
then also I
Yeah,
cannot
yeah. Your voice is coming
comprehend
now.
like why do we use it? Like what is the I'm confused. Why is it not coming to you?
No, Sovic, can you repeat?
Sir, is my voice clear?
Yeah, now it is clear.
All right, all right. Sir, I'm just asking that I'm confused in sigmoid and this logit function.
Mhm. Okay. So sigmoid function. So what is the meaning of the sigmoid function? First of all, like you need to understand the formula, right? So formula wise, 1 plus 1 plus e to the power x, right? So what it is giving
Okay,
is like
sir.
sigmoid
Yeah.
function. It is giving the value between 0 to 1, right? So the graph, in the graph also, like it has been indicating, like it has been shown, right? So if you can see with the graph, right? So logit function,
Mhm.
basically what we are going to do inside a logit function. So basically, first of all, like in a logistic regression, how we are going to like how we are going to perform a derivation, right? So we have taken a value of y. Value of y means basically what is a y? Y is representing just mx plus c, right? And that
Okay,
value
sir. Yeah.
itself, we are putting inside the sigmoid function, 1 upon 1,
Mm.
1 upon 1 plus e to the power x. Okay, and over there we are just performing the, basically we are taking the log, okay, and we are just performing, basically we are just basically we are taking a log, okay, so log is the probability, okay. So if
So,
I
sir,
can,
basically, sir, so the like the we have emphasized sigmoid function here so much. So the
yes, yes,
one thing that
mm-hmm,
sigmoid function do is to separate the classes
mm-hmm.
like upper class or lower class, right? This is the only
Yes,
function,
so
right? If
yes, yes,
uh,
yes, yes.
continue, sir, continue.
Yeah, so suppose like if you are getting, suppose this is 1 upon 1 plus e to the power x, okay, so this is the sigmoid function, right? Over here what you are passing inside this x, you are passing the value of y equal to mx plus c, right? So this value you are passing over here, right? Okay, so inside this x, okay, and after solving,
Okay.
so this is the value, so this is the value of probability, right? So probability value we get, because the sigmoid function we are getting the value between 0
0 to
to
1.
0 to 1, right? 0 to 1.
Okay.
So we are getting the value between 0 to 1 only. We are applying the threshold over here, right? So we are applying threshold means we are applying this condition, right? So if else kind
Condition,
of a
yes.
condition, okay, so this kind of a
Mhm.
condition, and based on that only we are just evaluating the classes, right? So this is a simple thing, or this is I can say this is a sigmoid function only, 1 upon b to the power e to the power mx plus c, this only, okay. And over here if we are taking log of p, right? And
Mhm.
over here we are taking log of 1 upon something like this, okay, whatever, right? So we are just solving this equation only, and at the last what we are getting, so something like this, I'm not exact remember, but yeah, so p upon 1 minus p, right? Something like this is called a like logit function, right? If we are solving this equation, just try to check if the notebook derivation has been given, and the at the last basically
So,
we
sir,
start,
if
yeah.
if an interview, yeah,
Mhm.
sir, if an interview they ask me like, Shobit, please explain the logit function and sigmoid function,
Mhm.
I'll just tell them like sigmoid function is used to just find the probability and logit function. See, sir, I'm confused in logit
Yes.
function. Why is logit
No,
function there?
logit function is there basically because, so over here like in the notebook basically the description has been given, okay. So we are just checking the like basically probability, okay. So I can say like the ratio of the probability means this is the probability, so p is representing the probability. Suppose we have a means what is the probability, suppose I can say the probability of one thing is happening, suppose 0.5, okay. So
Mhm.
like basically the probability of negation, what will be the probability of negation? 0.5 only, right? Or I can say the probability of positive is 0.6, right? The probability of negation, what it will be? 0.4, right? So I can say we are just
0.4,
checking the
0.4,
we are
yes.
just checking the, I can say, ratio, right? So p is the probability, and 0.0 upon 0.6 upon 0.4, something like this we
Mhm.
are just calculating log it, okay. So the description has been given in the notebook, just try to read, okay. But you need to understand this a log of this a logit function, okay. Yeah, so based on that you can define the probability, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Now also I did not get it, but okay,
yeah,
I'll
so
just give it a try.
there is a specific meaning for that, I know, like what you are trying to understand, that we are
You know,
we are like
because sir,
yeah,
I
I
just
got
want to
it, I got
understand
it,
it
your man.
in layman language, like I can understand.
uh,
Like so because it is in
uh,
machine learning, things get so complicated sometimes. Like even when I'm sitting and like I'm not bragging about it, I'm quite
mhm,
intelligent guy, but when I sit down, I
mhm.
cannot understand things
No, no,
because everything is
actually,
going so random.
no, actually, what is happening, right? So you are just directly like learning this logistic regression, right? But before that logistic regression, researcher have implemented this thing. Okay, so they have not come up this idea like, okay, so this is a sigmoid function. We need to like write over here. There is the entire mathematics has been given. Okay, so if I can say like basically there's a huge mathematics. Okay, so like this is the last solution which you are learning. This is a basically sigmoid function and logit function. This is a बिल्कुल last solution you whatever you are learning, but before that
सर एक्चुअली हुआ
too
क्या है
much
ना,
mathematics. Yeah.
हुआ ये है कि सुधांशु सर ने बोला है कि जैसे ये वाली चीज है, जैसे लॉगेट हो गया, सिग्मॉइड हो गया, तो जब तुम इंटरव्यू में जाओगे तो इंटरव्यू में तुम्हारे से डायरेक्ट पूछ लेंगे क्या है। अब मैं जब पढ़ने बैठता हूँ उस चीज को, मैं कितनी बार स्टैक ओवरफ्लो खोलता हूँ, स्टैक एक्सचेंज खोलता हूँ, कितनी सारी साइट्स खोलता हूँ, उसमें इतनी बड़ी डेरिवेशन दिया, और होता क्या है ना, डेरिवेशन के 2 या 3 लाइन के बाद बंदा कंफ्यूज होने लग जाता है। तो
Yeah,
यही
so
चीज मेरे को समझ में आई।
yeah, actually I have told you na, this is the last thing which you are learning, means just for an explanation, but while we are going to implementing this thing, there is a huge mathematics you will have to learn. Okay.
ओके
Yeah. If you want to learn, just try to check some of the like a good mathematics book has been given. Just try to Google and you will be able to find out. Okay.
All right, sir. All right,
Yeah.
sir. Back to in this doubt, I think, yeah, this one. Just hold on. Yeah, this one, sir. Sometimes like when Sudhanshu sir gave us a data set, the set when I do df.describe the values of different columns were different. Some were 500, some were 478. So we have just manipulated the data and we just got the columns. But when I actually downloaded some of other sets from some of the other GitHub repositories, every time I run regression on it, it just gives me this one: found input variable with inconsistent number of sample. Like every time I train test, it gives me
Just
this
try
one.
to print. Just try to print, na, like whatever inside this variable, whatever variable you are passing inside the function. Just try to print. I think
Sir,
you
I
have.
don't know. I actually try to print it, but again and again, this give me this failure. Found input, and not with only one data set, with 4 of the data sets I've tried,
No,
except
no,
for that
no.
Sudhanshu
Actually,
data
what
set.
I'm trying to say, just
Mhm.
scroll up. So inside this fit, like linear dot fit, right? So what you are passing, train X and train Y. Just try to
Train
check
X.
you are passing inside this train X and train Y, right value has been given or not. So train X, what you expect inside train X? Means you expect a independent column, right? And train Y, what you expect? So you expect a dependent variable, right? So just try to check
Mhm.
the right variable has been given or not. Just try to print, okay? You will get. I think this train test split structure you have written wrong, right?
Sir, I don't know. Like I try to manipulate all the columns. I get the exact
So just
values,
try to
and when I
print, just try to print in front of me.
just hold, sir. Actually, I have to like run the whole kernel. It's just hold on. Restart and run all. I have to run all because from the starting it will compile the code.
So may I answer? I think that error is because the number of features which he has used while training data does not match the number of features he is using while fitting the data, I guess.
The number of what?
Your try to print the shape of the data frames you're passing in the fit.
Just I don't know, sir. It's not running. I don't know why. Restart and run all. It's taking too much time. Okay, sir. Maybe next time I'll ask you because it will take time. I don't know what is happening to my PC now. And sir, one more doubt can I ask?
Yes, good.
All right, all right. Sir, so I was just studying, and this was again my doubt of this from logistic regression only, and I just noted it down. So, Sudhanshu sir said like it's true positive, false negative, true negative, and there are like this one, 1 0 1 0. Sir, so this is classification 1 0 0 1 0. All right. Sir, my main doubt is how is this negative according to the concept of hyperplane? So Danshu sir discussed something about hyperplane, and 1 is true and 0 is negative. But sir, how is 0 negative? Like isn't like it's just like saying like if we have like two A and B classification, A is true and
Here,
B is
no,
negative.
no. Here just assume zero is a negative, right? Nothing else. It's just an assumption, right? So no one has tell you, okay, so you have to keep this 0 as a negative. You can keep as a positive. This is up to you. And based on that, you have to draw the confusion matrix. As simple as that. Okay. So they have like he has assumed, okay, so the 0 is a negative, and based on that, he has like a basically drawn this confusion matrix only. Okay.
So, but like okay, so if I okay, so if my 0 is positive,
Hmm.
if my 0 is positive, then why here it is negative written? If I'll follow you, then why?
If your 0 will be negative positive, right? So where you will write that? Again, you will like
Mhm.
refine your confusion matrix now, positive and negative, right? So you are thinking in a
Mhm.
positive negative term. You have just like a mapping that value. One is a positive and 0 in a negative. Based on that only, you are just like a configure your matrix, right? Is it right? Means what? Like suppose you have a y value means true value, right? And y hat value you are getting. So whatever, like suppose y in a y, basically you have a two classes, 1 or 0,
Mhm.
right?
All
And that
right.
classes, one
Mhm.
is a positive and 0 in a negative, right? And
Mhm.
whatever
Mhm.
y hat value you are getting, okay, based on that only you have configured this like a confusion matrix now, right? You have just mapped the value. Okay, so 0 you can take like a positive or negative, whatever, and based on that only you have to configure that out. Okay, nothing else.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. And this one. All right, sir. Again, like it was discussed in class, like government and vaccine scheme was discussed, but can I get like for what values are we discussing, sir? It was like it was about true positive and false positive values only. And Sudhanshu sir said like if we get true positive value, like I don't know what the value is called. If we get more true positive value, then there are certain, like in businesses, if we see true positive values, and we can take like 0.64 as like we can just like confirm, like we can just take it. But other than that, if we sometimes get true negative value, like false positive value, just hold on. Just open my notebook and, you know, yes sir. Sir, yeah, this is from receiver operator characteristic curve.
Hmm.
And sir, in receiver operator characteristic curve, Sudhanshu sir told us like it all depends on businesses. Some of like businesses wants like only if there are true positive values. They do not care about false positive value. They only care about true positive values.
Hmm.
And also some of the businesses are they like vaccination, like COVID vaccination. Sir gave a very good example of that.
Hmm.
And we see like they also believe in taking account of false positive values. But sir, this is all confusing for me. I don't know why like some businesses are trying to do this thing and some businesses are trying to drop this
No,
thing.
no, actually, this is not like a basically you will have to understand this, right? So, like, character, this a receiver operating characteristic curve, okay? So, basically, first of all, like, what it is trying to do, you know, what is the concept behind that? It is taking the
Yes.
threshold value, and with respect to each and every threshold value, it is just trying to like draw the confusion matrix, right?
Okay,
So,
sir.
suppose
Yes,
like
sir.
this is a 0.6, 0.3, 0.4 means like in a logistic regression, what threshold value you are taking? 0.5, right? And
.5.
based on that only, you are just going to perform the classification, right? But
Okay.
if I'm saying, okay, so 0.5 you have taken. So what about 0.4, 0.3, 0.2? Okay. So based on that only, you are just going to like, you are just going to check. Means you are just going to draw like each and every, based on each and every threshold, you are just going to
These
draw
are
the
all
confusion
threshold values,
matrix.
right?
Okay.
0.7, 0.3,
Yeah.
0.5.
So
These are all
these are
threshold
our
values.
threshold
Yeah.
value. Right,
But
right.
sir,
And
that
business
is.
use case. So
Yes, sir. Go on, go on, go on.
business use case, like whatever business use case, like COVID positive, COVID negative, whatever business use case has been like a taken. Okay, this is just a scenario. Okay, so based on that, like a basically a receiver operating character. Okay, so this is the curve based on ROC curve. They just form a scenario. You will have to understand that scenario. Okay, so what is trying to say? I mean, you have to like map the thing. Okay, so okay, this is a false positive, this is a true positive, false positive, something like this. You need to like understand the scenario, and yeah, you will have to like draw the curve, right?
All right, sir. I'll just read about it more. Perhaps discuss it in the
Yeah,
next class.
no read about, just try to like write over the paper, then only you will be able to understand. You have to map, like you have to like think, okay, nothing else apart from this. Okay.
Excuse
Okay,
me,
sir.
Vikas, can I give an example?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, if it is like a case like if anybody uh, is going for a test whether he is having the cancer or not, then it is quite important like we need to be 100% confirmed to tell him that he is having the cancer. So then the true positive rate is more important. But it's if it is in the sales kind of thing, if it is more than 0.7 probability, we can make it as a yes, it is more important. So
So
it depends
basically,
upon the
what you
scenario.
are saying. All
Yeah,
right, all
it
right. So
depends totally on the scenario, the probability which we have to choose, the threshold value.
okay, okay. So I understood. I understood that. I actually understood it very good with that vaccination example. Like, but my only problem was that, like, why are we not taking into account, like, false positive value? But now I got the point, because they don't care. Obviously, like, vaccination is more, like, important and stuff, right? All right, I understood it right now. Okay. So thank you, sir. That was all for me. Thank you, sir, very much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
may I
That's
share my screen next?
yeah. You can.
Oh, so my runtime disconnected. So I will share screen after this. Okay.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
share my screen?
So, Atufa, I think you are sharing, right? Okay, you have stopped. Okay, so who is going to share? Just share your screen. Yeah, who is going to share? Mohit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Mohit.
My issue is like while in classes we are doing like we are running this code, and I just these are for the deployment purpose. So I just copied them and make a new folder here. Same folder, but it's like it's not taking the environment. So like for the environment, I create as a one, and it created here. So using this as a directory, I'm trying to run this code, but it's giving me error. Can you see? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. The thing is, when first I create that means like okay, I just give the description from starting. Yeah. This is like when I first deploy those things over the Heroku and AWS. So this is my directory, and the things were working fine. Right. So I for the practice I created new directory.
Okay.
This deployment, and copy the file, like the downloaded files I copied here. Try to run those things from here, but the things are not working fine. First, the environment issue is coming. So for environment, I create it's like directly with one thing, one this. So like while using this directory, the requirement.txt file is not working. So it's showing like here you can see like could not requirement first, no such directory is there. So I convert my cd here, means like two directory I have, like one is for environment file, and one is for the where the actual file is like main fpy and main file are located. So just because of this, I while after installing those packages, like from the requirement.txt, I'm getting this error.
So like in the right place, you have kept this file requirement.txt in the right folder.
Yeah.
Whatever
Like,
location you have taken over there, like it is available or not?
yeah, it's available there.
So like you have created a one more one more directory. So like what was that like?
Like okay, I'm starting.
Because if you are going to create a new environment, right? So it is
Yeah.
not depend on this directory. So whatever directory, so suppose you no need to like create a new directory. This is the ML cloud deployment, right?
Yeah,
So,
this.
new environment you can create directly, as many as new environment you can create.
But for the environment creation, it is asking me a like location. So I'm giving the same location.
While deploying, you are getting any error? You are facing any error?
No, means like during the session, means like during the class where I'm practicing, those issues were clear out there. But when I trying
What
to
is the
practice
exact issue? Like, what is the exact issue? Like,
exact issue is like that code is not running. It means like this error is coming after requirement.txt I'm running. After that, this error is coming, and I'm not able to
so
perform the.
do one thing. Okay, so
Mhm.
just try to create a new environment. Okay, and
Mhm.
inside that, you just try to like install this requirement.txt again. Okay.
Okay, let's try. So shall I try it? Means like create a new one from here itself.
Yeah, from here also, or from the Anaconda prompt also you can create it. No, wait. Close this pop-up. Okay, so this is just a, okay, show me that.
Which one?
Okay, yeah, add
Hmm.
Honda environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the location basically. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so just try to like try to choose 3.6 over here.
3.7 we are using.
Yeah, so whatever, like, yeah, now just try to create.
Okay.
Yeah, open your new
Right.
terminal. Yeah.
So this is the ID of my like interpreter.
Yeah.
Like
And now inside this, so you are in the right place, right? Like a folder.
like folder means like where the my that
Inside that app.py, just try to like, yeah, expand it, app.py. Where is your like requirement.txt?
okay for this as well. I need to create a like another.
Yeah, so just try to like go with this location only, right?
Okay.
ML cloud deployment. I think now you will be able to install, and just try to check you are in a correct environment or not. If you are not in a correct like environment, just try to select that environment and install this requirement.txt. Okay.
Okay.
This setting. Yeah.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, who is this?
My name is Naveen.
Yes, Navi.
My doubt is what is the difference between R square and adjusted R square?
Okay, so R square and adjusted R square, right? So I think R square, basically why we are using the R square. So R square we are just using for evaluation the regression model, right? So there is a formula basically of the R square. I think 1 minus something like this. We are just
Residual sum of square.
yeah, residual we are taking, and we are taking the residual from the average value, right? Something like this. Okay, so this is the formula basically of the R square, right? So what we are going to do over here, So based on just of the few parameter we are checking. Okay, so if like we are solving this r square, okay, so if we are taking like we have 1 minus residual upon and we are checking the residual from the average, right? So if we are basically taking the LCM of this like a residual, so upon the over there, like in upon basically we are taking the average residual and we are just minus average residual minus residual. Okay, so something like this we are calculating the final value in the r square, right? I think you are able to understand the meaning of this. But whenever we are taking the adjusted r square, right? So there is a like a formula. Okay, so there are some changes like they have taken, like they have like basically. So over there they are including the feature value. Feature value means number of the feature. I think in the formula that you can see, I'm not able to like remember the exact formula of that adjusted r square, but over there like they have taken the n value. Okay, so based on that n value, they are just going to manipulate the value of the adjusted r square. What is the meaning of this? What is the purpose behind that? Okay, so this adjusted r square, so whenever our feature, okay, so whenever our feature is like increasing dynamically increasing in our data set, okay, so at that point of a time unnecessary our r square value is increasing. Okay, the feature is it is not important, it is not important at all. Okay, but then only basically although our like r square value is increasing, right? So based on that basically we have taken just this basically numbers of feature, and we are just calculating this adjusted r square. So the main like a reason behind this calculating adjusted r square is only if our feature is increasing, okay, in our like ml problem, means our like a column is increasing, okay, dynamically. Okay, so basically we are just I can say the negative effect, we are not like considering over the dependent variable, as simple as that. Okay, so just try to like remember in this way, means if our feature is like basically increasing, okay, and if we don't want to like basically check, if we don't want to basically calculate if we don't want to like check the effect of that feature over the dependent variable, right? So as simple as that. Okay, so I think in the class also Sudhakar sir has told you with respect to that. Okay, you will have to understand like right like how why we are going to like how we are just going to like calculate the value based on the n. So whatever n we have included inside the adjusted r square. Okay,
Sir, after deployment of the project, the rows will be increases. In that scenario, just ask
whatever scenario, just based on data only. Okay, so after deployment or before deployment, it doesn't matter, right? So just we are like talking about the data only. Okay, so data can be anywhere, like data can be like in our local system as well, or it can be over the cloud. Okay, so we are just talking with respect to data only.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Should I share the screen?
Yes, Atufa, you can share.
Okay. Sir, my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, so I actually got, I had enrolled in hackathon. So from there, I got this data. So the data is this, where these are the dependent variables, and we have to calculate the y1 and y2 for it. I mean, this is the train test, and in the test data, we have given these many values. So, and these are the different these are the values for different timestamps of different players. Okay, so the data is of a game. Okay, so what I did, okay, so the data actually it was mentioned that the data has been brought from a constant variance. Okay, so which means that the data is not normally distributed. Okay, so what I did, I applied log transformation. I applied log transformation on every column, and also I aggregated I aggregated the values for unique IDs. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so what I tried to fit a multiple linear regression model on this. Okay, so it is here. I also transformed the independent variables y1 and y2. Okay, and I fit the data like this. So I was getting the mean squared error. Okay, mean squared error if of 0.2 for y1. The y1 is actually customer value here, and y2 is customer lifetime value here. Okay, so when I so I had actually I have transformed my data now. So but so I am checking this y1 is not. I am comparing here the y1 which hasn't been transformed. So this is giving me the error 0.24 and 0.7. Okay, but at the time of hackathon, we had to submit the y1 and y2 value which were not transformed. Like just like they were given in train data, this y1 and y2 are does not have normal distribution. Okay, so I was confused how to do that, how to bring the values, which would have that constant error back into it.
Okay, means like you have not to like give this transform value. You have to just give the normal value, right?
Yes.
So reverse transformation you can do.
Yeah, yes, I applied np.exmp1. Okay, some exmp1. np.exmp1. Okay, this is not the transform data. It is giving me exp. Let me do exp. This is giving me this much error, too much error. So and
yeah. So what error you are getting? Just show me that.
I am getting this much error because I have to submit the values which have not been transformed.
Yes. So like there's a one way only. You can do the reverse transformation, right?
Yes.
So np.exp. So this is the value like CLV value which you are getting, right? So is this like a basically a reverse one or like that transform one?
This fy of y1 is not transformed. See, I have trained on this
No.
YD.
Actually, just show me that. Just show me that. Just that MSC function, right?
Sorry, which function? Log function.
MSC, like this, you are calculating that R square, that mean squared error, right? Just show me that.
Yes.
Yeah.
This here.
Yes, sir. Okay, so like why you are passing over here this exponential, right? So this will be like a reverse one. This will be like reverse one, and it will be like a basically a original one, right? So means this is a original one, and this will be like transform one, and this both will be like a different one, na? So what you can do basically, first of all, just try to calculate the like this square root value, RMSE value, and then only just try to like apply the transformation. Okay.
Yes, I also tried before applying the transformation also. It was giving me a mean squared error for CLV. For CLV, it was around 64.8% something, and for LTV, it was 125 point something.
So what is the issue with that? Like it is wrong, or like you are getting too much value, or you are getting too low? So something. What like you are trying to say?
I am getting too much error, but also that I have, but I think the error is also over here where in the leaderboard we had to submit the values with the constant error. Or is there any? I should have used any other model. Is it so? And also.
So like there is a two thing you are asking. Okay, so first of all, basically with respect to a transformation, right? And second thing, if you are getting like too much error, so both are different things, right? So if like you just want to answer in a like a reverse transform way, then you can print that, no issue with that, right? So I have told you like don't like discriminate the value inside this RMSE function. Apart from that RMSE function, you can like reverse. But if you are getting too much error, so that is a different concept. Okay.
Okay, also, okay, and also that on the leaderboard at that time, everyone had got error of 68% only. So, okay, that's why I passed the round one. And in the round two, we had to give a presentation on this. So, I had to add the summary. So, like, the summary should, I guess, include the what are the significant features here, right? So how do I identify that from this coefficient? Or
significant feature, like this is just a like a coefficient which you are getting. Okay, so
Uh,
suppose how many variable you have inside your like data.
okay, the
Okay, so
dependent.
that many, yeah, so that many coefficient you have, right? So based
Yes.
on that coefficient, what you can like define, right? So whether it is a positive coefficient or whether it is a negative coefficient, right? So suppose two variable has been given, right? So x variable and y variable, I think you know, like x variable and y variable. And
Yes.
I think you have checked the you have checked the like that correlation between them, right? If we have a positive
Yes.
correlation and negative correlation, if we have a positive correlation, if like we have a positive correlation, then like if we are like increasing the x, my y is also increasing. Okay, and what will be the slope value? It will be positive one, right? Okay, and if we have a negative correlation, means if we are means basically over there the value will be slope is negative one, means if we are increasing by, the y is also decreasing. Okay, so based on that you can just like identify. Okay, so which is like important, which is not important. If like we are getting a -1, so you can define the relationship between a variable. Okay, so this is my dependent variable, this is my independent variable, and there is a negative correlation between that. And how much negative correlation? This much is the negative correlation, whatever coefficient I am getting, because this coefficient is represent the ratio between y and x also. Okay,
And if it is around 0, then
so if like m is 0, right? So some, okay, just let me know.
0.1.
Okay, just give me a second. Suppose, okay, so but this is your x and y, right? X and y. Okay, and this is your like line, whatever line, right? And this is the, if my x is increasing, you can see, right, my y is also increasing. Agree, right? So over here what we are going to see, we are just taking a m value. What will be the m value? Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, something like this. We can find out the m value, and this m value will be a slope. Okay, so it can be like positive or it can be negative. So over here like it will be a positive, right? But if we are going to like write something like this, okay, so if we are going to draw something like this, so it can be like negative one, right? If you are asking, I can say 0, right? So m is equal to 0, right? Or m is equal to very low, 0.1, 0.001, or 0.0001, something like this. Okay, so if I can say, okay, m is equal to 0, so what it will be, what will be the meaning of this? So the slope will be a, I can say a 0, right? So something like this, I can say m equal to 0, right? So like y will be a
Yes, so
constant
the
if,
coefficient,
yeah,
the 0 coefficient does not mean that it does not have any relation with the independent
yeah.
variables.
So relation, not relation, my x is going to increase. Okay, so over here y is a constant, like you can see. Okay, and
Okay.
if my m, this is just a simple mathematical concept. If my if m is infinite, so what is the meaning of this? So if something like this, okay, so over here like this is my value, x is like a basically fixed value, and my y is basically going to the up to the infinite, something like this. Okay, just a mathematical concept you need to understand, and based on that only we need to define the relationship between the independent variable and dependent variable. Okay, so this is the just a coefficient. Okay, so like you will be able to see in our GRE problem we have given to you, right? So inside that, okay, so we have taken this coefficient, and based on that coefficient we have defined the relationship between the variable. Okay,
Yes. तो प्रॉब्लम सेट के बारे में पूछिए उन्होंने.
Hello, sir.
Can I
yes,
share the screen?
yes, Vizzy, so you can share.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. While deploying in Heroku, I'm getting this error.
Okay, so
Yes, Vijay,
I
can
am
you
also
show?
getting the same error, I think.
Okay, so can you show me your logs in dashboard?
In PyCharm.
No, not in PyCharm, and Heroku log. In Heroku dashboard,
Yeah.
show me your logs.
Where is it in settings?
I think you have shared only one screen. I can see your command prompt only.
Okay. One second. Yeah. Can you see now?
Yes. Go on more on the right hand side. Yes. View logs. Go up. Mail, check your build output. Blank app. Are you passing the correct commands?
Yeah, the same commands which they gave in this deploy.
Okay, show me what commands you have passed in terminal.
Actually, first I logged into Heroku.
Please share your full screen. You can see your only Heroku dashboard.
Okay. Now you can see.
No.
Can you see now?
Yes, I can see now.
Yeah. Yeah, first I logged into Heroku, then Git init, then this remote deploy, then Git add, then commit, then push. While pushing this, I am getting this error.
Okay. So remove .git from your folder.
I don't have any .git.
You have to, it is hidden in your folder. So you have to unhide it and delete it.
Wait a minute. Yeah, where is it?
And go to view at above, a view option is there. At the very above, file, home, share view. Yeah. Click on hidden items. Yeah.
Okay.
Edit .git.
Like shift delete or I can just delete?
Yeah, shift delete.
Can I try now?
Yes.
Again, same error is coming.
You have to run all the commands again.
From the beginning. Okay.
Yes, from the beginning.
Okay. I'll just try and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Anup, you are facing the same issue. Anup?
Yeah, I'm facing the same issue, and I don't have .git file.
Okay, share your screen.
And I'm using the Mac, but I'm not able to do it right now. So I can only show you the screenshot.
Screen you can share, no? I think.
Open system preferences, and there is some security issue, and that's why I'm not able to share my screen. I don't know why.
So have you shared the screenshot?
Yes. I can share you the screenshot in chat box.
Yeah, got it. And what about your project file? Have you added runtime.txt and proc
Yes,
file
yes,
there?
everything I have done.
So with this screenshot, I can't able to understand it what error you're getting. Yeah, we have to check logs in your dashboard, in Heroku dashboard.
Actually, I don't. Can you please guide me how to share, because I'm unable to share my screen. Actually, I'm new to the Mac user. I'm a new user, so I'm facing some issue in sharing the screen. Some security issue, I think.
What message you are getting when you are clicking on share screen?
Allow Zoom to share a screen, open system preferences, security and privacy to grant access. And when I am opening my open system preferences, then like here I'm getting an option to pick the Zoom.quiz, but I'm not able to take it in the
Okay,
privacy.
okay, you can connect with me in Skype. Okay, we'll discuss it there. Okay.
Fine. Actually, I have also put a mail to you
Hmm.
to I think query@, and then they have forwarded the mail to I think to you only, Vikas.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'm sharing my Skype ID. We'll connect tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, wait a second.
Method not allowed. But when I'm trying to open app in Heroku, so that time I'm able to run the app.
Sir, at what time can I connect with you?
After 9 p.m.
After 9 p.m. tomorrow evening.
Yes, tomorrow evening.
Is it possible at the daytime, any time during the day?
No, and the daytime we have to do some other works also.
Okay, fine. No issue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, yes, Sweta.
Yeah. Should I share my screen?
Yes, yes. Share your screen.
To open this from here, so I'm able to open it.
Yes.
And but when I'm trying to open it to the same shade of the command prompt, I'm not able to see. Same error, method not allowed. So why is this so? Able to open to this link.
Same app you are opening, right? MLDL 24.
Yes, yes. See, same app I'm trying to open. This ML 24, and here to the MLDL24.heroku.com. It's same.
Open it from MLDL 24. Open app. Do that.
From here.
Yes. It is opening. So what is the issue means? It is opening, right? By clicking on that.
I'm not able to.
This is not the link. The link is at above, below release v3.
Then I have no issue.
Sorry, your voice is not coming clearly, Shweta.
Yeah, no. Then my problem is solved because I'm
Okay.
able to open through this. Then my problem is solved. Thank you.
Okay,
very much.
okay.
Hello, Vikas.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have issues with this deployment. Actually, I don't know HTML, but I deployed using an app using Streamlit. It's able to run it in local. I'm able to run it in local, but not using Heroku. It's showing some error. So can I share my screen?
Yes, share your screen.
I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, if you see this, I'm getting this error during this Heroku deployment, saying Streamlit command not found, and it the server is
How you are installing Streamlit?
using pip install. I did.
So you have to mention Streamlit in requirements.txt also.
Okay.
Yeah, so Streamlit you have to install in it. Okay. And how you are passing with the Streamlit app.py, right?
Yes, run Streamlit app.py. Streamlit run app.py.
Okay. And you can't do like if you are running app.py, you are not getting any local host link.
No, I'm getting that local host link. If you see here, I'm getting that local host link, and I'm able to access it as well. If you see this, I'm getting this app but this is in local, but not in Heroku.
So you have to change the ports in there in app.py. Open your app.py.
Yeah, this is app.py.
Yeah, go down. So you didn't provided any localhost link. So
No.
in line number 43, you have to provide a debug is equal to true, or not the debug is the whole command is like app is a. Wait a second, I'm telling you right now.
Oh no, I have that. Maybe I can open from here. Right. This one, right? App.run.
Yes. Yeah, under this app.run, you have to make it as a debug is equal to true. If you're deploying somewhere, you don't have to make this host have to be like a debug is equal to so it should be deployed in some other platform wherever you're deploying. So it should take their ports. Okay.
So then how can I call this main function? Because I'm calling this main, right? I should define it as an app or something like that.
So these are the two files you have, means app.py and the second where is your that HTTP one, the local host port you are giving, where is it?
No, I'm not at all giving that localhost port.
So you have to provide some port, no? How it would be running?
Okay. Okay, then I need to provide the port number. Then I need to amend that Streamlit version in the requirement.txt file, right?
Yes. Amend the Streamlit in the requirement.txt and add port in here.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And if it not work, then you can connect with me over a mail. Okay.
Can you put your Skype ID, please, so that I can connect?
Okay.
Thanks. Then I will try it out and I'll let you know.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, hi Vikas.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Gigi. Yeah.
Even after the deleting the git, I'm getting the error. Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Share your screen.
Yeah. One second. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. It's visible.
Yeah. Can I show the logs?
Yes. And which project you are deploying in here? Means it's your
The default project, what they said in the class, that one I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, these are them.
So it is saying a blank app. Code is H81. Can you show me your files, the proc file and the runtime.txt file?
Yeah, 1 second. This is
proc file shouldn't be this proc file shouldn't be shouldn't have any extension in it.
Yeah, I save it without extension only.
No, you can see in type text document it is showing. It shouldn't have any extension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll try again.
And show me your runtime.txt. You have shared one screen only, I think.
Okay, 1 second. Now can you see?
Yeah, it's fine. 3.7.10. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
And what about the proc file? Proc file you have added, right? web colon,
Yeah,
goody
once.
con.
Yeah,
Same,
yeah.
same you have added, right?
You can't see my profile.
No, I can see your folder link only, means folder. Yeah, you have to give a gap in between after web colon. You have to give a space in after that. Okay.
Okay.
And create a proc file from PyCharm. Okay, from the
Okay.
PyCharm. Yeah, so
Okay.
from there you can't create any .txt file. There should not be any extension involved in it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yes.
So I have a couple of questions. So multicollinearity only affects linear model, right? Or is it the problem with non-linear models also?
Yes. So who is this?
Vijay.
Sir, yeah. So yes, so multicollinearity basically we check only with the first of all with the regression only, right? Means a numerical one. And yes, so whenever we have a linearity in our data set, then only we check, right? So multicollinearity means what we are checking means we are checking the relationship between the variable. Okay. So what is the what kind of a variable a relation? What kind of a relationship we have in a variable? Okay.
Yes, independent variables.
Yeah, so basically what we define whenever like we talk about the multicollinearity, right? So suppose we have a multiple variable in our data set x1, x2, x3, and we have a dependent variable, right? So we are checking, right? Okay, so x1 is dependent to our y, x2 is also dependent to our y, right? And x1 is also like basically what kind of a correlation we have between x1 and x2, right? So with like these kind of a like a relationship we are checking only. Okay, so inside a multicollinearity, if two or more variable is just like a basically I can say a correlative with each other, right? Then we discard those variable only in our data set with respect to multicollinearity, whatever factor, whatever value we get. Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't affect any non-linear models, right? We don't need to check for multicollinearity.
Yeah. So with respect to non-linear model, okay. So if you have a data, right? So like if you have a data, so mostly time with respect to numerical data, like you will be able to see we are getting a linear. We have some kind of a linearity only in our data, right? So yeah, so there can be like a pattern. Okay, so we can get like a non-linear data as well. Yeah, so we will not check because in a no, so we have a three kind of a correlation. I think you know positive correlation, negative correlation, and neutral one. So neutral one means basically we don't have any relationship between a variable x and y. Okay, so if we have a like a non-linear data, then we will not check.
No, I'm not talking about the data itself actually. I'm talking about the models. Let's say I'm using tree-based models or any boosting models or SVM with RBF kernel. So if there is a multicollinearity in our data, will it affect our output? Just like in it will affect in our linear regression, we know, but will it affect in SVM or tree-based models?
Yes. So basically, like you are talking about the like a tree-based model. Okay. So inside tree-based model, basically, okay. So if we have a like a non-linear data as well, so we can like implement this tree-based model, right? So means basically in a linear regression model, basically what we are going to do y equal to mx plus c, as based on that only we are just checking the line over the line only we are just fitting the data. Yes, so for sure, like I can say it will affect, right? So we just need to like work on the linearity only with respect to multicollinearity. I mean, we are checking the relationship between a variable, right? So whether we are applying, I can say like a decision tree, or we are applying like XGBoost regression, or like I can say a linear regression. Okay, so we are not like going with respect to our algorithm or model. We are just checking the relationship between the variable before implementing the model only. Okay, then over there like we are discarding that data.
Okay, so it can affect non-linear model. So I need to discard multicollinear data.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and another question. Let's say we have an independent feature that is highly correlated with our dependent feature. Really good relation. Now, after applying VIF, I see that feature shows a high VIF value, like 11, let's say. In that case, what should I do? I need to remove other variables, right? Other independent variables that are having a relationship with our uh, independent variable that has a good correlation with dependent variable. Is that right?
Yes, yes. So like suppose you have a x1 multiple variable you have inside your data, right? X1, X2, X3 or whatever up to Xn, and you have a dependent variable, right? So what you are going to check? You are going to check like you are taking x1 variable and you are checking with respect to dependent variable. There is a like high correlation. Okay, that is fine. Like we are able, but if we are checking with respect to x2 variable, right? And there is also a high correlation with respect to a y variable. So what we can do? We can discard is either of them, like basically one of basically both of like both variable we have, but we can discard one variable, right? And we can keep only one. So why we are going to discard? You need to understand this thing, because like with respect to that variable, suppose x1 variable is giving me a same pattern, right? Okay, means positive pattern, and
Yes,
x2 also.
I know that part. I know that part.
So,
So on what basis we can discard those variables? We can look at the correlation matrix, right? From there, we can check that these variable are not having much effect on what or dependent variable, and we can discard on that basis, right?
Yeah. So we can check only the threshold value. Okay, so based on that only we can discard, right? Means threshold means basically we can check the correlation, and we can define our own threshold, and based on that only we can discard,
so that
right?
the variable that dependent variable is x that had the good correlation with our dependent variable but had a high VI value will get the VI value will go down, right, after eliminating those
Yes, sir.
unsafe
So
variables.
suppose we have only one variable and we have a dependent variable, that there is no issue.
No,
right?
no issue that is.
Yeah,
right.
but we have a multiple variable, then we can take this step, means we can discard one.
And so any other approach without apart from correlation matrix from where I can discard those variables? Is there any?
So correlation matrix, basically correlation matrix is what you can like just visualize that thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So correlation matrix you can implement, or heat map you can implement. Okay. Or just you can what you can do, you can just find the correlation between the variable. There is a function of the correlation, right? So what you need to do, you just need to pass the variable and it will give you a value. Okay, there are various ways. Like you just at the end what you want, you just want like a correlation only, na correlation value. Okay, so there are various ways you can find out.
Another question that tree-based models can handle missing values, right? But can it handle imbalanced data also? We have imbalanced data. I haven't done any upsampling, downsampling, anything. And if I pass it to the tree-based models, will it able to handle it? So I get a good output from it.
So like imbalance data you are talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, actually you will have to handle that imbalance data, right? Because what is happening over here, like, so imbalance data means what? So like we have a
one class have a high
so
frequency
ratio difference between the classes, right? So like it will affect the model. You can think in this way, right? Suppose we have a data, and yes, so like every time we are forming our like model, every time we are like creating our model, every time like we are creating our tree. Okay, so like mostly time in the leaf node, what we will get basically this true value, right? We have a suppose we have a 9 true value and 1 false value. So whenever we are forming that tree, we will get a true. Okay, but if we are passing our test data, suppose it is false, but what it will predict? It will predict a true only, because mostly leaf node we have a true only, right? So it will affect basically imbalance data affect. Okay.
So only missing values can handle, right?
Yeah. So missing outlier, I can say outlier, not missing value, outlier. Too much missing value, like I can say.
No, I read actually it can handle missing values. It will just put them in a single branch and it will just leave it like that. Anything more than this is.
So missing value also like it can handle, but not too much missing value, right? Missing value and I can say outlier. Okay, so if we have out, then no need to handle inside the tree-based model. Okay.
Thank you.
Just try to fit. Okay, so if you have any confusion, so what, you know like how we have to approach. Okay, so just try to fit the data, and just a small data you can take, you can like create. Just try to fit. You will get like a better idea. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir,
Next question. Yeah.
Sir, is everyone done? Because I actually came in the front, but because I was taking some time, so I just went away. Abhishek, sir.
Yes, Abhishek. So what was your doubt?
Sir, I tried the code again. So actually, I tried while the others were doing. I was here in the screen. Can I share the screen for those who can, please?
So
If
Abhishek, you can like connect over my like a personal Skype ID, right? So I think like you need to clear some of the doubt, like basics doubt in like Python, that I will make you understand over there. Okay. Because like it is taking like too much time to make you understand the small concept over here. Okay. So yeah, I'm sharing in the like chat.
Okay, sharing in the chat. Okay, thank
you.
Yeah. Hi, Vikas. Can I share my screen?
Yes, share your screen.
Yeah. So this is my project of which has been taught, which was explained for the Heroku deployment. But I was trying to run this in the local machine and I am unable to run this. Will you help me? What can be the probable issue?
Can you show me what issue you're getting?
Yeah.
Have you installed the requirement.txt file?
Yeah, requirement.txt. I just did it, but that also giving me issue.
And which version of Python you are using in here?
3.7.10. I just that indicated. I mean that mentioned. I mentioned that Python version in runtime.txt.
No, in local you have created an environment
Yeah.
of 3.7, right?
I think I missed on that part. So in terminal, I have to do the pip install.
Yes, do pip install -r requirement.txt.
Yeah, this I'm doing it, and I am into that directory itself. I mean, where my project is.
So you are not in the folder. You're not in this folder. Means ML do CD for cloud deployment Heroku.
CD.
Yeah, this folder. You have to name this folder in there. This folder.
Okay.
Right, enter.
This front slash is required, or you want me to do the desktop and this project is on the.
Yeah, to hit enter. No file directory. Click on requirement.txt. Do right click on requirement.txt. You're getting any path? Okay, copy path. Yes, selected. Write CD in terminal. Paste it and remove requirements.txt from there. Hit enter. Okay, Heroku, yes. Now type pip install. Requirements, it's S. E also missing in there.
You can I run now?
Wait, it is installing.
Okay, it's still okay. Okay, still installing. Okay.
Meanwhile, can I ask my question?
Yeah. I'll.
Yes,
yeah.
Mukesh.
So the issue was that someone has today's meeting, someone has asked regarding the ROC. Okay, it was 0.6, 0.8. So I know that yeah, it depends on a scenario to scenario that what my confidence. I think that's called confidence interval, right? What would be my how much alpha it should be? It should be 0.5 or it should be 0.10. And according to that, my confidence interval has to be taken into consideration, right?
No, actually, yeah, who is this? Mukesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mukesh. So confidence interval, like how we are going to connect confidence interval over here?
What means it was just my assumption because Sudhanshu was saying that it means we have to be sure that it should be 99% or it should be 95%. That's the reason. And I'm talking about ROC part.
Okay. So first of all, like basically in a simple terms, if we are going to understand the ROC, right? So it is just like a different threshold value we are going to take, right? And based on that only, we are just going to like create a confusion matrix, and we are just creating a graph between like sensitivity or specificity, right? So TPR, or I can say like FPR, false positive rate, something like this, right? So yeah, confidence interval also, like if like something scenario has been given, okay, so with respect to that we can consider, right? So 95% confidence, or I can say like 99% of like 90%, okay. So like 2 to 3 value we consider, right? So in our ROC, like how we are going to integrate that, like I'm not able to understand that, I think. So
No,
if you can.
it was just my assumption, nothing else. So yeah, okay. So that so okay. So my doubt was wrong. Okay. Now second thing, last time I've asked for YOLO V5 detection. There was a resume option in YOLO V5, but it's not working at mine because reason is that when last week, last doubt session, I had only 65 images with me as a data set, but now I had created, it means I have extended to 220. So now if I'm trying for five batch of 5 and epoch of 1000, it failed in Google Colapse. I was thinking that if I could just resume it after means just let me share my screen. That I think so that would be better.
Yeah, so Vikas, can you take this?
Yes, Mukesh.
Why it's not coming out here? Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Oh yeah. Early stopping, and it just gets stops over here. Now I've just kept a 500. If I'm not wrong, this one was 500. Yeah, 525 epoch, 25 batch. But even though it gets stopped, so is there some solution for this one so that I can just run it on a free Google Colapse thing?
Up to 329 it got stopped, right?
Right.
So you have provided any early stopping in there?
No, because I used to use the same thing for 65 images where it was batch of 5 and epoch of 1000. And it,
you know now early stopping, what is the use of early stopping in here? You have idea about it?
no.
Early stopping means if there is no any loss and the prediction is good, so in next epoch, if it is giving the same of the prediction, like 0.97 of the prediction, 0.98% of the prediction it's giving it, okay. After 5 week after 5 week epoch also the same prediction has happened in there and there is no loss in there, so it should be stopped in there, okay. That's the use of early stopping. That's because at 329 epoch it got stopped.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yes.
And I know this epoch regarding epoch, but what about batch? Is it a batch of 25 images?
Yes, yes. It's a batch of 25 images.
Okay, which has to be rendered 500 times. 500 like what to say?
Yeah, after 329, it is not learning anything. Means it is learning, but a very uh, minimum learning is going on. It's because
Okay,
of
okay,
that at that point it got stopped, and it is saying like at this point you are getting the perfect result.
okay, 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 okay. I thought that due to free collab, it's getting failed. Cool. Yeah, yeah. I think so. That was my query. Nothing else.
Okay, Mukesh.
Thanks.
Yes, next question.
Hello, may I go next?
Yes, yes, Purna.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I already had a discussion with you yesterday regarding this is regarding I'm not able to push my code into GitHub.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, so shall I share my screen and show you once?
Yes, yes. Share your screen.
Okay, it is asking me to rejoin the meeting. Would you please allow me 2 minutes? I'll just rejoin the meeting because I have to allow this option, like screen sharing option from my system preferences.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll just rejoin. Please allow me 2 minutes.
Sure, sure.
In the meanwhile, I will share my screen.
Yes.
Yes, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
Actually, I'm getting pip is not wait. See, the term Kunda and pip is not recognized as the name of a CMD lit.
Pip is not recognized.
Yes, yes. I have also contacted Skype day before yesterday. They told me that they will get back to me, but they haven't.
Is Conda
messaged
installed
me.
in your system, Anaconda Navigator?
Yes, yes. Yes, it is there. Anaconda
Can you,
Navigator.
yeah, can you open an Anaconda prompt in Anaconda prompt in here?
Yes. Can you see my command terminal?
I can see your VS terminal.
Okay. How can I share my entire screen?
You have to select the first one and click on the share screen and select the first screen for your entire screen.
Okay. Okay. Now you can see me.
Yes.
Yes. Kunda terminal. Yes, I have opened it. Anaconda prompt.
Yeah, type in here pip type something pip install numpy or something.
Yes. It's working here. I also tried this one. It's working here, but not in VS Code or PyCharm.
Okay, so you have to add a path of anaconda.exe path. You have to add with your VS. Okay. With your VS ID. This is a VS ID, right?
Yes, yes.
So you have to link with the anaconda with anaconda. You have to link with it. So
How
it should
can
work.
I link it? How can I link it?
Now you are using which OS?
Windows.
Windows. Okay.
Yes.
You have to add an extension of Anaconda in there. You can check this official documentation of Visual Studio, which is present in Anaconda only. Your Gumula Saiteja, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm sharing the link. So in from here you can just install the extension of these Anaconda. Okay.
Okay, I will do it. And I have another question.
Hmm.
I am unable to do deployment. Wait, I am getting this error. Can you see it?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yes.
What are the commands you are passing in here? Can you show me?
I have passed the commands which are in Hiraku here. These all commands I have passed.
Okay. And can you show me your folder, project folder?
Here it is.
So this proc file, your proc file is in .txt format. It shouldn't be any extension is required in here.
No, there is no extension, I guess.
It is extension is present. You can see in type it is text document.
Yes, yes. So I have to do it in PyCharm, right?
Yeah, in a PyCharm you have to create a proc file. P should be capital in there. Okay.
Okay.
And you have to mention whatever present in your and after web colon there should be a space in after that, after colon.
Okay, after colon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will try it.
Yeah, without extension, if you're adding it in here, so Heroku will find it out this proc file and it should be deployed in there. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I will
And
do it and I will get back to you.
Yeah, what
Yes,
is
yes.
the runtime you have given?
Runtime Python. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Create a proc file and then check it if it is working or not.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, next question.
I'm back. Shall I try again?
Yeah, share your screen.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it's visible.
So yeah, if you see the screen, you see this error, and repeatedly I'm getting the same error, and I'm using that token, like the generated token which you showed in on 4th September class. Yeah.
Okay.
But still I'm getting this error.
Okay, so can you run the commands again?
Yeah, sure. You want me to show the folder where I have the file, or it's fine?
So you are in correct folder, right?
I can show ls that I have these
Run
files.
run txt you have taken. It should be runtime.txt and R should be small in there.
Okay, I can tell you one thing. See, I'm not trying for Heroku here. Okay, I'm trying
Okay.
for AWS. So
Okay, all right.
yeah. Okay, I have a few other files as well, like nodes. So you want me to take this one? This
Any
one?
of the project you can take it. There is no any issue.
But then I'll just go with this one. Okay.
Okay.
Fine, I'm already here. So let's So you want me to create a repository and start, or I can use any of these, because all these I have created today itself.
Yes,
can see
you can
2
take
years,
any
3
of
years.
it, but you can't get any commands in there.
Okay, so I have to create another. Okay, no issues. I'll just create. I'll just create that.
Just type git in it. And then after that, git add dot, not readme. Yes. Okay, remit origin already exists. So delete the dot git from your folder. Delete the dot git. Yes, delete it. Run the command second. Git initialize.
Okay,
Cut.
from beginning. Okay.
Yeah. Then git add dot. And then commit it.
So instead of first commit, I can write anything inside it, no?
Yeah, anything you can write it in there.
Okay, see here, this is where I get the issue. Like, okay, this is
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah, in
Wait,
this
wait. Create a new token. Good.
Okay, yeah.
Select the repo first one. Select it.
Okay, this I was not doing.
Go down.
Anything else?
Yeah, it's fine. Just select the first one only.
Only repo I should select. Well, only this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, all this while I was not selecting
Okay,
repo.
copy it. And just paste it in there. Yes. Control V. And check in your repository it is pushed or not.
Yes, now it is there. Thank you so much. I was actually trying this and then I was not selecting repo, and so many times I tried and never worked for me. Okay, I was missing that part. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
And
Okay,
use a Heroku code. The Heroku one is the latest one. Okay, in that folder you have to use that code. I can see it have application.py file is there. It in a Heroku app.py file was is there.
correct. Yeah. That this project you are talking about, right?
Last one.
This one.
Yes.
This one. Sure, I will try with this. This is fine. And one more thing I have tried that I have in AWS, right? I have just tried with zip file. I just uploaded the zip file directly, and then I just deployed the code, and that worked
with
for
the
me.
zip. Yeah. That with the zip file also it will work fine. Yes.
Okay, I was facing only this issue. Yeah, thank you so much. I will try now with this also. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, next question. Yeah, Komal, your issue is resolved.
Yes, yes, it is resolved. Thank you.
Okay. And Mukesh, okay, Mukesh, you have the issue of YOLO V5, right? Okay, I think we are done for today. So if any query or something, you can write us a query at query@tineuron.ai. We'll meet in next session. Okay. Bye guys. Good night.